Hi there, and welcome to another video of the Veiled Cottage Witch, and that's me. My name is Joey, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Oracle decks. Now, the question I get the most is, what is the difference between Tarot and Oracle? And I really have a very, very simple answer for that. Tarot follows a very strict format. There are 22 major arcana cards and 48 cards that align with the 4 suits. Oracle abides by none of those rules and does whatever the hell it wants. And what I really like about Oracle cards, my favorite thing about them, is the uniqueness that goes into the artistry, where they pull their information from and how it's interpreted through their artistry into the card. So we're going to be looking at my top 10 favorite Oracle cards, and I have my notes so I don't make mistakes this time. I'm working on it. So number 10 is going to be Deep, Dark, and Dangerous Oracle. This is a fairly new, I've only had this one about a week and a half, and I've been using it a lot. I do have some of my favorites set out here, but I want to show you the artwork on the outside and the beautiful edging here, that beautiful red. So, Deep, Dark, and Dangerous, you will get some very interesting cards, sometimes scary, but these are all aspects of you. You know, they're aspects of your environment, aspects that you want to conjure, or aspects that we avoid, and some that are just scary and mysterious, and we don't actually hear about these legends, these deep, dark, and dangerous entities. We don't explore them enough, and I thought Halloween time is a perfect time to start exploring. I love this one. She's so awesome. Hecate. The Morrigan, which is who I've chosen to work with for the fall and winter. So I really love these cards. They really spoke to me. So they're my number 10. They made it all the way into my top 10, snuck by all the other ones that I don't use. So that's mainly, if I don't use an Oracle deck, it just ends up gathering dust. And so these are the ones that I've specifically bonded with. My number 9 is Laura Tempest Zakroff's Liminal Spirits Oracle. And this deck, like all of her artwork, is very, very expressive. She does spell art, whole pieces of art that are living spells. So cool. So here we have very bright, bold, expressive concepts. Mugwort, my favorite. And it's so simple, yet so beautiful that sometimes we get caught up in the complexity of things. This is my Oracle to go to. Look at that magic. Isn't he cute? These kind of get me out of the norm, so to speak. And so many details go into so much divination that it's hard to conceptualize, but these are very, very straightforward. Love the cover art, everything. Check her out. Her books are amazing. Laura Tempest Zakroff. That's my number 9. My number 8 is the Witch's Kitchen Oracle cards. One of my best friends bought me this for my birthday last year, and I fell in love. So you can see there's a tiny cauldron there. I love the green. I love the sparkles. It's wonderful. Patchouli is purpose. Eucalyptus is breathe. Ginger is power. Cloves is gossip. And what's great about this deck is that the guidebook has spells that you can do. Hemp is expansion. Nettle is caution. And it's so true. I have a stinging nettle growing outside that is a beast. So he's in a cage. So very much caution. My favorite card in this deck is Ferocity, the chili pepper. I mean, you can't go wrong when there's a taco in your Oracle card that day. I just think that's a super good day. So that's The Witch's Kitchen, and this is by Barbara Meiklejohn-Free and Flavia K. Peters. Witch's Kitchen. All right. Our number 7 now is the Goddess Oracle. When I got this deck, I would pull a goddess a day. And there's nothing particularly outstanding about the artwork. However, very powerful interpretations of the goddesses. There's Freya, sexuality, sorry. Hecate for crossroads. Minerva, beliefs. This card reminds me of my wife. My wife discovered this goddess just recently and is really starting to research her and discover her secrets. Bast. Bridget, inspiration. I love the 3 aspects represented there. Demeter, feelings and emotions. Pele, awakening. And you can see they're very pastel, they're very soft. Hestia, hearth and home. Got a couple really good friends that work with her. Baba Yaga. I love the legends of Baba Yaga. Caradwin. I love how they show her stirring her cauldron and the phases of the moon. Just beautiful. Rhiannon, doubt. Shakti, energy. I love these cards. They speak very loudly. Lilith is power. Adam's first wife, can't forget her. So inside the guidebook, there are rituals to get to know each goddess. So I thought that was really cool. That you can be introduced to and then communicate with that goddess. So I have learned a lot from these decks. And I will tell anybody, if you really want to learn, get an oracle deck that discusses these deities or herbs or crystals or whatever it is that the oracle you've chosen explores. It will open you up to research, which opens up relationship. Beautiful. My number 6 is the Green Witch Oracle. Very simple. It's by Cheralyn Darcey. Very simple, but I love it because inside these very simple cards are a lot of clues to getting to work with the greenery that can be grown around you, and the greenery that even the produce that we buy at the grocery store. So it's a very good everyday oracle. So cucumber is emotion, all full of seeds and moisture and always very, very juicy. So perfect for emotion. Cleansing is lemon. I love that because I think about lemon pine sol and cleaning. Clarity is the carrots. You can see things for how they are. So I love that association. And then, of course, the eye and the triangle, which has been a symbol for me forever. I've just always been drawn to that symbol, and then I'll buy clothes that have that symbol. It's a very, very psychic mind symbol. Happiness is majorum. I always use majorum in a spell for happiness or for antidepressant. It's a very good herb for that. Thyme is courage. Wisdom is bay leaves. Oh my gosh, so many uses for bay. Rosemary is for memory, which is really good. I have a rosemary tincture that I'm about ready to strain and start taking every day for memory, and we'll see how that works. Watermelon, fertility. I mean, it's kind of hilarious because, carrying a watermelon, fertile, love that. And with these, you can really start to, again, research why grapes for abundance, why pumpkin for productivity. And it gets your mind very, very curious into exploring those herbs and plants and start incorporating them in your life for those intentions. So I love that one. Green Witch Oracle. And my number 5 is the Spellcasting Oracle cards. These kind of took me by surprise. I fell in love with the artwork, the background, and these are a very, very smooth matte finish on these, which makes them super easy to shuffle. And these, like the Witch's Kitchen, has a spell that goes with each card. I haven't used any of them, but I do like to pull these cards quite a bit. So this one is Psychic Abilities. Very bright, very beautiful. Clarity. Lighten your load. Willpower. Oh, I love that. Look like she's about ready to play volleyball with the world. She's like, bring it. I got this. Commitment. Look, the two birds are tying a knot. They're just very, very simple and easy to interpret. Reconciliation goes both ways. They counterbalance. Truth. It's a mirror. Isn't that? You can't hide from mirrors. It shows everything. Transformation. Oh, that's so beautiful. I could stare at this card for hours. Career. So these are very, very pretty, very, very simple. I really haven't had to use the guidebook. I've just been able to intuitively divine with these. So that was my number 5, spellcasting oracle cards. And I really love the antlers on her. Beautiful. My number 4 is the Druid Animal Oracle. And this is one of the decks that I did modify because they were huge. I could not shuffle. I have tiny hands. So there's a couple of things that I really, really like about this oracle. One, the guidebook looks like a storybook. And they have pages and pages of information about each animal and really helps you to dive into the animal medicine that the Druids worked with. So these are the cards. I did cut them. They are a lot smaller than they were. But you can see they're bright, they're beautiful, they're bold. Oh, I love the sun. I really, really, and there's dragons in there. They've included dragons for each element, earth, air, fire, and water, which I love. There's the earth dragon. He almost looks cuddly. I kind of want to cuddle him. The owl. Oh, so majestic. So majestic. The fox. Look at the otter. He is so cute. So these, I really love the artwork. It's by the same person that did the Druid Craft Tarot. And so using those hand in hand are really good. Give you a lot of information, kind of taking a step back and into the Druid state of mind. It's very much animism, you know, life is everywhere, and this kind of honors that very important sacrament of the Celts and the Druids. What I really like about the Druid Animal Oracle, I have to stand back to show you this. It comes with a map. So you can do a whole medicine wheel, or you can do the Awen spread. So I really like that it comes with this map. It really, it's kind of cool. I'm gonna keep this for a long time. But yes, so much information about each animal. Like I said, Oracle opens up the channel to learn. So if you want to learn, say you want to learn the runes, then you would need to, a really good way to do that is to get a runic oracle like the Viking Oracle. So that's, if you want to learn herbs, buy an herbal oracle deck. It's just, if you're tired of reading books, Oracle is a little more hands-on. So that was my number 4. My number 3 now is the Oracle of the Dragonfae. This is another one I've modified because the cards were too big. And I really like how they turned out. I cut them freehand. So they don't all look perfect, which is fine with me. So, Brigid, we are one. Really love these cards. Pellinor and the Lady, Bittersweet Farewell. I think this is Lucy Cavendish wrote this oracle, and she has, I believe, 5 different artists. So you can tell the New Moon Fae. You can tell all of the artwork is slightly different. Dragonfae of Rebirth, the Wild Huntress. Face your shadow. She's badass, right? Dreamcatcher, dreaming your wisdom. Now, I wanna dive into. I also use my oracle cards for spell work. Now, if I'm working a new moon spell, then I would like to put the new moon Fae on my altar as I'm doing my new moon spell work. The Pendragon, pure male energy. If you wanted to work with the god aspect, this would be a wonderful card to use. The Elder. He's got some stories. You could use this card to gain wisdom. So, yes, Oroki, Boundaries, a very good defensive magic card. A card also good for psychic shielding or boundaries of any kind, really. And last one, the Sovereign, gentle power. Another one that looks like my wife. I kind of like her. She's all right. She can stay. So this one's very unique. This was one of the first ones I really started working with, other than my number 1 and number 2. So these kind of got me back into Oracle. Beautiful, beautiful deck. Now we will go to my number 2, and this is the Animal Medicine cards. Now, I threw my box away, but the best thing about the Animal Medicine cards is the book that it comes with. This book has been my go-to for when I see animals in nature and I want to know. For instance, I saw a hawk the other day, and I hadn't seen a hawk in my yard. I've seen it out driving along the highway, but I've never seen it there. And this book has a nice little picture of the card. It has a poem that goes with it, and the keyword, so messenger is hawk's keyword. And then they have the history of the animal in lore. And this is very Native American based. So you can kind of get a glimpse of the animal medicine that the indigenous peoples used. So this is just a very helpful book. The cards are nothing special. They're kind of different. They are very, very bright in the background, but when you look at them, totally different. So I do use these in spell work quite a bit to work with the animal medicine that is pictured. So I really like the simplicity of these cards, and I really like that how accurate they are in the book. I just really like that aspect. Like I said, these are just your everyday normal animals with some Native American symbolism thrown in. So I really, really like this deck. It has been with me for years. It's probably one of the oldest decks, Oracle decks, probably in existence. It's pretty old, but I never get tired of opening the book and reading how they interpret it. And the author of the medicine cards is Jamie Sams and David Carson. So very, very good if you want to dive into animal medicine, animal magic, animal symbolism, anything like that. And now we're down for my number 1. And this is the Faeries Oracle by Brian Froud. This is the first Oracle deck I ever worked with. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. This is the book was written by Jessica Macbeth, but the cards are totally all Brian Froud. And if you know Brian Froud, you'll be very happy with these. First of all, the background art is great, and there's so much personality in these cards. That is, oh, that gnome. Honesty, ecstasy, spirit dancer, Iris of the Rainbows, which is actually a newer deity to me, and I am very inspired by this card. She's awesome. Sylvanius, the undressing of a salad. I love getting this card because the undressing of a salad, you can't take the dressing off the salad. Once you've already added the dressing, you can't take it off, and that is the conundrum here in this card. Gluminous Doom. I mean, pouty pants. Very much pouty pants. Albie the Retriever. Oh, I love him. Oh, I love him. He's so sweet. Those in my Wicca and Witchcraft 101 classes will appreciate this next card. This is the Rar. This is an energy ball. And some of my favorite times with my students are making energy balls. So this is like heading right at you, full force, be prepared. So, and then I have to show you, each deck comes with a blank card. So you can make your own fairy presents. As I am not good with the artwork, my friend made this beautiful card for me to represent my energy as she sees it. So I keep this in my deck, I use it, and I just, when it comes up, I describe myself. Thank you, Kat. These cards are very unique, very beautiful. This is my second deck that I've ever owned. My first deck, my Iris of the Rainbows, I loaned it to somebody. I don't know why I loaned a card out of an Oracle deck, but I loaned it to her and she spilled water on her. I was so upset, but I kept it anyway. I'm like, I'm still gonna use this deck. So then I felt a pull to give it to someone. A deck that has been in my life for 15 years, I just gave it to her. No regrets. I feel pulled to do what I do. But now I have a deck that is all smooth, no water wrinkles, in a special case. I love it. And this guidebook is unbelievable. It has upright and reversals, which a lot of oracles don't do, and they also have a twisted version. So if your card is not right but not wrong, it's a little twisted, it kind of gives you another take. So like I said, this is the oracle I've been working with the longest. So there you have it. Those are my top 10 favorite oracle decks. I hope that you check these out, and please let me know in the comments any videos that you'd like to see, any questions you'd like to have answered, anything like that. I am an open door. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up for me. Subscribe if you want. You can turn on notifications to be notified every time I post a new video. I'll be doing some spell videos coming up, probably where you won't see my face. So we have that to look forward to. So thank you so much for joining me, and blessed be.